it was okay. I've been going live a lot lately. I think you kind of know that, right? Because everything's content, and you know what? It's a lot easier to do lives than make content. But in saying that, I'm getting content out. I'm finally getting content out. And yeah, I'm not regular. I know people saying, the gurus in the background will be like, Dora, for God's sakes, it's like a famine or a feast. Like, you know, fucking pick a choice, you know, go in between, right? Yeah, just can't do it. Hey, mask off mask. Hello, how you going? Mask off mask, that's an interesting name for a handle. Meet my elf, I'm Dora. This is my elf on the shelf. I'm looking very festive today, aren't I? I've got a green top, very, very festive. Deb, hello. I hoped that you'd seen my message so that you would see me live. Meet the elf. He just happens to be in the car with me. He goes on adventures, so if you've been watching any of my long form videos, I have been doing vlogmas adventures. So that's why Elf is sitting in my car, because he's ready to go on adventures. And we're going on a little adventure this morning. We're going for a walk on the beach. We're in Australia, guys, so it is the morning here. It is Wednesday morning, the 17th, Wednesday the 17th. It is 7:15 a.m. and we're going to go to the beach. We've got a 5-minute drive to the beach. Mike, how you going? Mike, someone wants to say hello. Hi, Mike. Hey, Mike, how you going? G'day, mate. Apparently my elf is has an Australian accent too. Just figure that, eh? I'm Australian, so my elf is Australian too. G'day, guys. So welcome. My God, guys, I've read my 6th book. 6 books this year, guys. 6 books, because I can count. 6 bloody books. That's all because what are you gonna wear in the beach? Okay, if you move on, mate, move on. I'm gonna wear the same clothes I've got on, guys. Okay. I know I saw that, Mike. I saw you made 500 subscribers. I've got to catch up on a couple of videos. I saw that you made the video on the car that was stuck in the ice, and then I saw a video that there was 500 subscribers. So I was like, oh my God, I need to catch up on Mike's stuff. I had a big day yesterday. I had my Christmas party for my work. I'm self-employed, so all my clients. So that was a big day yesterday, and then I was hammered last night. So I was like, I saw stuff coming through, but I was like, I'm not watching anything, guys. I woke up this morning, I did my meditation, and then I finished my 6th book, guys. So obviously you guys know I did 75 Hard, and in 75 Hard you need to read 10 pages of a book and many other things, right? But I wanted to do 75 Hard because I wanted to challenge myself, and I think it's really important to challenge yourself, right? And thank you, Amina. Nima. Thank you. Because like, I haven't read a book, guys. I haven't read a book from start to end in like about 5 or 6 years. Okay. So doing 75 Hard, you have to read 10 pages a day, right? So in 75 days, I read 4.5 books. So since I finished 75 Hard, which is like a month and a half ago, I've finished the 5th book, and then I started another book, A New You by Friday. So these are all self-help kind of books. So I finished my 6th books, guys. I am so stoked. And then yesterday morning, I was at Pilates, and it was fancy dress for Pilates. So I wore a really cool outfit for, you know, fancy dress for Christmas breakup. I'll share those videos later. As I said, haven't had time to scratch my ass, you know, guys. So I want to tell you some funny stories today about what happened yesterday. I'll tell you some highlights, and then you can, if you want to stay with me and walk on the beach with me, I'll tell you the stories. But I ended up with ants stuck on my body. I'll tell you about that later. I did some rock painting. I know a lot of you guys were interested about rock painting. So that's how the rock painting idea came about. I mean, it's not my idea. People have been painting rocks for years. But I did a live a couple of days ago, and I showed you in the back of my boot that I had these rock painting boxes and that I was going to do them at my Christmas party. So I did them yesterday. So I wanted to tell you about how the rock painting went. So if you're interested in that, we saw koalas, guys. If you're interested in that, stick around. It was a big day yesterday. We went to a koala sanctuary. We had a barbecue. We did some rock painting. And yeah, it was awesome, guys. So anyway, let me just drink my morning routine. So I started my morning right. I did my meditation. No scrolling, guys. No scrolling. Oh, gosh. And then I read my book. I read more than 10 pages. I wanted to get my book done. So I'm being honest with you guys. Sometimes books don't really float your boat and they're hard to keep on going with. But I was like, you know what? I'm on a mission, guys. I need to read books. It's really good for your brain. It's really good for your everything. Like, I'm a pretty hyper kind of person, if you haven't noticed. I'm always into this and I'm into that. And there's a million projects going on, right? But you need stillness in your life, right? And if you don't have that stillness, your cortisol, your stress hormone is like going boomba, 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 boomba. So I am trying to get my cortisol down by walking on the beach. I know doing a live at the same time is probably not, it's probably, probably not cost effective, but I like doing lives, guys. I really enjoy connecting with you guys and having a chat to you guys. I made some really good friends. Like, look, can't wait to see the new, I can't wait to see the news. Oh, the koala video. Oh, yes. So that's Cheryl. Hey, Paul, how you going? And there's Mike and there's Deb. So I do enjoy doing lives, guys. I know it's really crazy and I know I do a lot of them, but I think you guys know my personality. I'm all or nothing. You're either going to see me or you're not going to see me. So you're lucky you're seeing me, okay? Because that means I'm here. Okay, so let me just get this done. This stuff I'm drinking right now, turmeric, cinnamon, sea salt, fennel seeds, squeeze of lemon, apple cider vinegar, hot water, honey, and I forgot the pepper on top because pepper helps get this turmeric into your system, is to help with stress. And look, guys, I'm no nothing, guys. Don't take anything I do, for word verbatim. Like, I just find things on the internet and I try them, right? This is something I've tried for a long time. I've been doing it for probably about, oh my God, I've probably been doing this for about 10 to 12 years. Not the full thing. I used to just do lemon water, squeeze a lemon and apple cider vinegar and hot water. But now I've kind of upgraded. So, sorry, I'm driving. No, keep on driving, Cheryl. Just listen. This is podcasting with Dora today for Cheryl, guys. So if anyone has a message for Cheryl, I will relay it to Cheryl so Cheryl doesn't have to look at the messages, because we all know that we should not be looking at our phone when we drive, right? I'm not driving, guys. I'm in the car, but I'm about to drive. I'm just going to drink this and shut up. Oh. Hey guys, so tomorrow will be a silent live. Hey Debbie Sue, how you going? Funnily enough, that Debbie Sue loves my silent lives. I know she loves me and my talking, but she likes me to shut up sometimes. Paul says the same thing. So tomorrow, guys, there'll be a silent live. This time, maybe an hour earlier, there'll be a silent live. So Deb, I know Deb is always very weirded out when I do the silent lives. She watches on a replay. She's like, there's no sound, what's going on? But it's a silent live. So silent live means, for me personally, guys, people do silent lives all over the place. I don't know, for whatever reasons. But for me personally, it's for me to give back to you by me shutting up, right? So I will walk on the beach. It'll be silent. There'll be just the beach and the sound of the oceans, my feet going clop, 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 clop. Me probably saying hello to some random stranger walking past. But I'm not going to talk to you guys, okay? You guys can talk in the chat, and I probably will laugh at your comments, but I will probably go, because Mike says, or Paul says, or Debbie Sue say funny little things, or Susan says, oh, she's laughing at us, and I am laughing at you. A lot of the time I am laughing at you. You see, Debbie Sue loves the silent lives. Yeah, I know, Deb. I know you're not used to it. So I'm really glad that you're here today so I can explain it to you. So the silent lives came, I don't know where the silent lives came from. Does anyone know where the silent lives came from? I think someone challenged me. To not talk. Probably Paul. Paul, of course there's going to be a steel drum. There's a steel drum in the back of my car. So guys, there'll be a steel drum. Do we want to do it before or after? Or should we do before, silent live walk, and then after? Ooh, let's do that, guys. Okay, there you go, guys. So tomorrow, there'll be some steel drums first at the beach. And then we're going to walk silently. Then we'll come back and we'll do some more silent living. Some drums. Okay, so double tomorrow. Now, because, Dora is very predictable here, guys. Hey, hi, Ace. Ace Flat, how you going? She's very predictable. You know what she's going to do next, her green powder. Not selling anything, guys. I buy this from the health food shop, green powder. And then I get some collagen powder from a wellness company that I'm in. And collagen is really good for your skin, for your hair. Just, placebo effect, right? I pretend I have it, and I think I feel better. So if it works, okay, works for me. So so this is what we do. We've got to shake it up. So we're gonna find a song. Ooh. Oh. Okay, gotta be careful because I'll get a copyright.
Is it feedback? We do need it.
It's getting hot in here. Yeah, it's getting hot in here actually, guys. It's summer here, guys. It's 25 degrees, it says. All right, Dora, shut up and go for a drive. Hey, local reviewer. Hey, guys, can everyone please say hello to Clayton? Clayton is local reviewers 82. He's got here, hello, Dora, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. So there's a method to my madness. I'm shaking it up so I can drink it, right? Ace Flat, I'm from Australia. I'm in Southeast Queensland, Australia. So guys, can everyone please, just listen for a second. Local reviewer 82. I only met him just recently, I believe on, I think Doran's, the Sources channel. I think we're both in the chat. Or maybe, no, I think I met him on Susan's channel. Susan from High Country Homestead. Anyway, I met him on a live somewhere, okay? It wasn't me doing the live, I was in the chat. Anyway, we made friends. And you know what? Local Reviewers 82 made a song for me using Sono. So Sono is an app that you pay for. Poetic Tears does it, Sandra does it. There's a few people that do these, they use Sono, which is, I guess, is AI generated music and content. But oh my God, I was so shocked. I was like, wow. So guys, if you want to look at my community posts, about 3 posts back, you'll see I did a shout out to local reviewers and he made a song about me. And it's a video screen, it's a stills of my live last week, platypus chasing. But the song, listen to the song. How does it go? Dora likes nature. I don't know, I can't remember how it went, but it's amazing. And no one's ever wrote me a song. I mean, I know it's AI generated, but like the point is that local reviewers, which is Clayton, made me a video. He made me a song. It's so beautiful. Thank you. I mean, I felt very special. So anyway, check that out, guys. Please check that out. So yeah, Paul saying hello. So guys, go have permission. You do not need to watch my live. I'm about to go for a drive for 5 minutes to the beach. Okay? So you do not need to be here. I'll drive anyway. But you can come back and I'll be at the beach and I'll tell you the story about the koalas, how I got ants on my body, about painting rocks yesterday at my Christmas party, okay? But go check out the video. It's in my community post. You click on it. It talks about, someone wrote me a song. That's Clayton, Local Reviewers 82. It's on his channel. So click on it and it'll take him to your channel. Check him out, okay? And then you can come back to mine if you want to. Or, go wherever you like, okay? I don't hold anyone. So guys, I'm going to drive. I'm going to put the phone down. Keep on doing what you want to do. Oh, someone's got here. Has anyone else wants one? Oh, there you go. He's offering to make other people's songs. Paul D. Australia, make Paul D. Australia one. He'd love one. And Susan, High Country Homestead, she'd love one too. Actually, we'd all love one, right? It's cool that you're from Australia. Oh, I think it's pretty cool I'm from Australia too. Thanks. Where are you from, Ace Flat? I actually don't know. Some people are very creative. Yes, exactly right. I can pin if I... Okay, there we go. Let me get it. Let me get it for you. Okay, so I made you a moderator, Clayton. So then you can put in the chat. Have you seen a kangaroo? Oh, I saw a kangaroo yesterday too, guys. I saw a kangaroo. I saw a kookaburra, koalas. So the kangaroos and the... Okay, I'm going to drive, guys. If you want to come to the beach, come with me, okay? And in the meantime, Clayton's going to pin the video into the live. It only goes for like 3 minutes, so you can check that out. I'm driving for 5 minutes. Open that up for you. So yeah, go check the video out. Support Clayton, because that was really beautiful that he made that for me. I was very, very surprised, shocked, elated, happy. Happy. It's lovely. So yeah, Clayton is my new friend, and obviously Clayton will be your new friend too if you can, you know, make friends with him. And he's offering to make other people some songs, so I love it. So the Sono app, I believe, because I did check it out, it does cost you money, guys. You know, to have it, you have to pay money, of course. So Clayton, you know, pays some money for that app. So guys, whoa. A truck, a garbage truck literally just pulled out in front of me. Literally. Okay, that's why we don't hold our phone and we don't look at our phone. So that way we can be watching the road and can be, you know, be able to hit the brakes straight away when a dump truck literally tries to pull out in front of you. Though I let it, I was like, go ahead, mate. And, you know, he says, no, you go. And I went, okay, all right, I'll go. So I'd love to know what you think of the song, guys, when you come back. I can't wait to hear what you say. So guys, it's a little bit overcast today, so I'm hoping I can see the chat, because sometimes when I'm walking, I cannot see the chat at all. So today is very overcast here. There's lots of clouds in the sky. So I'm just describing what I'm seeing when I'm driving along. So I'm 5 minutes away from my beach. I live in Redcliffe. So if you want to Google where that is, it's in Australia, southeast Queensland, in Queensland. So that's the state I live in, Queensland. It's on the east coast of Australia. Many people live on the east coast. It's probably the most popular side of the country, the most populated. I live about 30 minutes away from Brisbane city. So Brisbane is the capital of Queensland. And yeah, it's a sleepy kind of beachy kind of town. Not really selling that very well, am I? Yeah, it's a sleepy little town. I think about 30,000 people live here, maybe more now. I don't know. It's 27,000 a couple of years ago. I'm sure it's increased a lot. There's a lot of apartment living here now. I've lived here for 43 years of my life. I came here when I was 7 years old, so that makes me 70. Makes me 50, guys. I turned 50 this year. It's been a special year. It's been a very good year. And yeah, so I'm originally from the country. So Country Dora, if we didn't move here, can you imagine Country Dora? I don't think I'd be the Dora you see today. I think you would probably find that I'm a grandma, maybe even a great grandma by now. Because, you know, when you're in the country, you start early, right? There's not much else to do. So you know, fall in love, get pregnant, and have babies. And then your babies have babies. And then your babies' babies have babies. That's how it works, isn't it? So I can't wait to tell you about my day yesterday, guys. So I am self-employed. So, you know, having Christmas parties is kind of sad now for me because I don't really have Christmas parties because, you know, traditionally when you have Christmas parties with work pays for some do. It's always fun, like, you know, you get free grog or free meals or something like that. But me personally now, I don't have that novelty. I have to provide my own Christmas party and have to pay for it. Of course, you know, you write that off in tax. My gosh, the beach is really weird today, guys. Look at this. Are we still there? Are we bullshit? You do. Bullshit what? I don't know. Susan's saying bullshit about something. Okay, look at the beach, guys. She's a bit wild today, guys. She's wild. Wild. What are you bullshitting about, Susan? She's far from sleepy. Oh, okay. Susan's listening to me about saying that I would be pregnant. I would be grandma because obviously Susan lives in the city. That's funny. Yes, you're definitely not a sleepy town. But this is a sleepy town today, guys. It's a sleepy town. So anyway, guys, did we like Clayton's video? Did everyone go watch Clayton's video? You're still here, everyone. Thanks, Ace. Hey, Susan, how are you? I love how you call bullshit on me. Thank you. It is a sleepy coastal town, guys. Okay, so local reviewers is going to make a song for Susan. So Susan, that's Clayton. I think I met him on your channel, actually. All right, guys, let's stop talking. Let's get to the beach. So it's a bit windy today, guys, so I'm going to actually get these things. But let's go to the beach first. Oops. Put the car in park and help. All right, guys, let's go. Oh, whoops. I need a key. Whoops. Other side. Wow, she's wild today. She's wild. Wild. She's wild. What the hell? Okay. I tell you, new cars piss me off. I swear I turned the car off. Okay. Oh, wow. I think we're getting the high tides coming up, guys. High tide is coming up. Wow. All right, guys, you know the drill. Oh, that's my head. All right, let's put you down on the ground. I'll be back. I'm just gonna get I can put my shoes and socks on actually. Actually, I might put you back on the beach a little bit because I think you might get wet. Okay, let's go up here. You're safe up here. I'm back. All right. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can we hear me? Oh, chat has moved a lot. You love the beach. Look at the foam, man. Look at that. It's crazy. So a lot of people that have watched my lives know that this is not a normal beach view for me. That is a lot of waves for Redcliffe. There is an island out here called Moreton Island. So this is called Moreton Bay. So we don't traditionally have waves that are very, very big. So there's no surfing here on this beach. But today you could kind of do a bodyboard here for sure. So when I say sleepy town, that's what I mean by that, because if we didn't have those islands in front of us, this would be like the Gold Coast, and I wouldn't be able to afford to live here. Man, I haven't walked on the beach like this where it's that high for ages. This is lovely. Absolutely lovely. So guys, I can't see the chat. Hold on, let me have a look again. Oh, Ace wants his link shared. So guys, I want to talk about my fun-filled day yesterday. So obviously I'm based in southeast Queensland in Australia. I live by the coast. I'm self-employed. So traditionally this time of year everyone's having, like, if you're working, you're having Christmas parties and stuff like that. Whoa! And Dora's going to try not to get wet. Because, you know, it'd be tragedy if we got our shoes wet. Because, you know... Well, anyway. So, I am self-employed, so I organised a... Oh, gosh, look at this, guys. A crab pot's came in. So I organised a Christmas party, and yesterday's Christmas party was organised to go to the Daisy Hill Koala Sanctuary. So this is a really cool initiative the government has put together to give awareness to koalas and education on, you know, safety for koalas in preservation, because they are an endangered animal. They're getting, well, their habitat is getting killed every day. The population in Australia is growing. There's not enough houses, and so basically the habitats for koalas is getting bulldozed so that we can build more apartments, more houses. Now, I'm all for that, because obviously I don't want to see people homeless, but I'm not all for killing the habitat. I don't know what the solution is, guys. Don't know what the solution is. But my dad was a very big conservationist, and, you know, believed that, you know, we have to look after our wildlife. So, you know, from an early age, I was kind of taught about wildlife and conservation, and that, you know, if we kill all the animals and habitats where the animals and our fauna live, then, you know, what are we left with, guys? And that's going to be a sad realization well, it's already happening, isn't it, right? We've got many endangered animals. Many animals that are just completely gone. And I'd hate to see that happen to koalas. But, you know, it's a sad fact that, you know, there's less and less people, you know, being able to afford to live anywhere or find anywhere to live. So more houses are getting built. You know, people from overseas are having access to our country. And I don't want to get into politics, guys, okay? Definitely don't want to get into politics, especially what's just happened recently in Australia. But, you know, a lot of countries have, you know, a lot of cash, they come over here and they can buy up a lot more property than people that live in Australia, and that has also been an issue. A lot of issues here in Australia. So the cost of houses has been increased by demand, and that means a lot of people can't afford to live here, and that's really, really sad. I could just show you behind me, or the side of me over here, behind that toilet block is a whole lot of cars, and people are living in their cars, guys. There's people living in tents up here. I'm not going to show you guys, but there are people living in tents. So these are the people that can't even afford to get into the market, right? So, you know, I feel very, very grateful that I have a home and that I have the ability to earn a living, because, you know, having a living gives me the ability to be able to buy a property. So I'm very, very grateful. And my dad gave me a head start. I bought his house off him because he was asset rich and had no money to maintain it. So anyway, I'm going into a backstory here, guys. So anyway, let me get back into the fact that this sanctuary is an amazing sanctuary, guys. Sorry guys, I can't see the chat either. It's overcast, but I still can't see the chat. And it's not because I'm blind, guys. It's like, I don't think you could even see the chat, even if you wore glasses. It's horrific on my phone. I think next time I crack my screen saver on my phone, I need to get a proper glare-proof one or something like that. Obviously, I didn't get that one. So, the sanctuary has a talk. It's free to go there. And basically what they do is at 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock they have a chat. They have a ranger that talks about the koalas there and what they do and why they have koalas, because I don't support zoos at all. I hate zoos. I find it really hard to talk about Australia Zoo, which is the Steve Irwin Zoo. I actually recently went there, and it was a work thing. That's the reason why I went there. Otherwise I wouldn't have paid money to go there. And I did do a lot of videoing of it, but I can't bring myself to edit it, to be honest, because I feel a little bit like why are you showing videos of animals in a zoo? Mutiara, because that's my real name, guys. Mutiara. Dora is my alter ego. You can call me Dora. That's easy, right? Mutiara is not an easy word just to say. Some of you guys call me Mutiara. I'm open to either. I answer to hey you also. So Mutiara means pearl in Indonesian. So I'm half Indonesian, half Australian. I was born in Australia. I was born in the Brisbane hospital, so you can't get much more Brisbane-like than that. So guys, if you're watching my channel for the first time, and you'll get the fact that Dora talks in many, many riddles. She goes from one story to another story, back to another story, and then forgets the other story. Welcome to my page. So yes, anyway, I've been to Daisy Hill Conservation Sanctuary or Park, whatever they want to call it, quite a few times. And it's a great education, because every time I go there I learn a little bit more about koalas and their habitats. So the biggest reason why they're endangered is their habitats. The habitats are getting less and less. You know, where they love eating eucalyptus, certain eucalyptus trees. They're very, very fussy. They don't eat any eucalyptus tree. But, you know, the eucalyptus trees they like, unfortunately a lot of those trees are on properties or land that is basically earmarked for development. And the development here in southeast Queensland is massive. So there's a lot of building, a lot of habitats are getting taken out, which means koalas are getting taken out. And, you know, the thing is their habitats are getting very close to people's properties, meaning dogs. Dogs are a big reason why koalas are not alive, because dogs actually will kill koalas. And they also get frightened very easily. So dogs barking at them really scares them. And if they're not happy, you know, they're going to move to another territory. They're not going to mate. You know, obviously koalas need other koalas to mate. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at the foam. This is such a weird beach today, guys. Weird beach. Weird beach. Hey, I see Lavender in the chat. Hey, Lavender. I can just make it out, guys. But this is a really interesting looking beach today, guys. I don't know. It feels like I'm at a different beach. A really different beach. Look at this. Look at all that foam. Wow. So yeah, anyway, they have a display of about 2 or 3 koalas that are permanently staged at, well, it's not staged, but they're on stage. They're in they've got in trees and they give them food, like eucalyptus leaves. And basically a lot of the time they're just sleeping. But these koalas can't be put back into the wild because of different reasons. Why? Because their main aim at this conservation park is to get animals back into the wildlife. So, for example, if a koala is found in a tree in a development area that they need that tree cut down, they take that koala. Oh, look at that! Anyone want a fishing line? A fishing rod, should I say? My God, it looks like a tripod. So, I'm very distracted, guys. I can't help myself. I'm looking at the beach. I want to pick up all the rubbish. I don't have a bucket. I really want to pick up all the rubbish. I can't help myself. I really can't help myself. I'm going to have to pick it up. I'm sorry. Oh, God. And there's a hook there. See, with that hook, it's not good for animals to get hooked up on things like a pelican. I'm going to save a pelican by picking this up and chucking it in the bin. All right, we'll walk it down here. And on the way back, we'll pick up that bloody fishing rod too. I can't help myself. It irks me. Okay, there is a point to my koala conversation. I just am distracted. So this is probably part of a crab pot. But we're just going to chuck it away, guys. Because if I leave it on the beach, it's going to end up back in the water. Oh, there's Wilson. Wilson! Does anyone get what I'm trying to say there, Wilson? Oh, I just found it on the beach. It's a crab pot or something from a crab pot. I'm just going to chuck it away. So Lavender, there's your rock down there. Lavender's rock. Wow, it's very interesting today, guys. The weather and the high tide. It's very different to when I normally walk. So guys, I'm just going to chuck this away. I know we could probably recycle that, but I'm going to just chuck it away because otherwise it's going to end up back in the ocean and I don't want that. And a pelican will get stuck on it or something. I don't even know why I bothered washing my hands because I'm going to go pick up that fishing line next. So there's Lavender's rock down there, guys. It's upside down, Lavender's rock. Lavender, if you're still there, there's your rock. Evie, how you going, Evie? We've got some New Zealanders in the house. Kia ora. Wow. So welcome, guys. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I apologise that I'm not actually in the cat. It is hard to see the chat while I'm walking along the beach. Right here I can see it. But once I start walking, it kind of goes, guys. So I am trying to tell you a story about how yesterday I had a Christmas party. Let's keep on walking. Actually, let's have some water first. I went to a Christmas party that I organised for my clients. I work with young people with disabilities and I mentor them to find work. So the 4 clients that I have currently, I've introduced them to each other so that they can make friends. Because that's the biggest thing about when you do have a disability, you do feel very isolated. And your communication is also sometimes not great because you are isolated. And you know, when you get jobs or try to get jobs, communication is a big thing in finding a job. So that's one of the things I try to teach my clients is communication and socializing them. So it's really good to get them all together. I don't get them together very often, but when I do, it's a nightmare for me because it's a lot of work, because like you've got 4 people at you the whole time. They all want your attention. Like I never wanted to have children, and I have 4 children now, literally. And they're just always at me, like, Mutiara this, Mutiara that, Mutiara, oh look at this, Mutiara this. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm just so tired. So yeah, I had a great sleep last night, I'm just gonna say, guys, but I had a really good day, and I feel very honoured that I can actually help these young people, and I hope that, you know, my little way helps. Time will tell. But we went to a koala sanctuary and it was amazing. And sorry guys, I'm distracted again because I'm about to pick up that fishing rod that looks like a tripod. Whoops. Okay. Jesus, this is buried. Oh shit, it's a bit heavy. I'm just going to drag it up here because I can't actually, that's really heavy guys. I'm just going to get it off the beach. Oh. Bloody hell. It's really heavy. Alright, safe to say we're just going to get it onto the beach here. I can't get it up to the stairs and to the bin, it's too heavy. So someone else can do that process. Let's just get it off the beach. Pretty safe to say that here it won't get put out into the ocean again, because you know they have what, fishing wire. Fishing wire is really bad for fish and turtles and seagulls and pelicans. Don't even get me talking. All right. Okay. So this kind of weather obviously brings up a lot of shit off the beach that's not normally there. Wow, look at that. It's crazy. Crazy, man. Crazy. I don't know if I'm going to even bother telling my story, guys. I feel very distracted. Oh, well, let me do a short version, okay? Koalas are amazing. I saw koalas asleep quite close up. I took videos. I will make a video, a vlogmas adventure with Elf. And then we had a barbecue in the park, and that was awesome. It was lovely to have a barbecue. We had sausages and onions and bacon, put them on a bread roll, the sauce, very Australian style. It was amazing. While we were cooking, guys, a kangaroo came down to say hello. Whoa, shivers. A kangaroo came down to say hello. And we're in the wild, guys, too, right? Remember, we're in the wild. A little baby kangaroo. She would have been a mum because she had a pouch, but there was no Joey in her tummy. We couldn't see a Joey anyway. And then a kookaburra. There was a couple of kookaburras came down. They were like, all I could tell was they were actually all the different animals who were trying to get food off us. So I'm a very big staunch believer, do not feed wild animals. I know people go, oh, it won't hurt them, just a little bit won't hurt them. But it does hurt them. It stops them from eating their own, gathering their own food. So the kangaroo that was hanging around wasn't that scared of us. We didn't go up to it. I would definitely not, advise going up to a wild animal, even if it's so cute and it looks so placid. But she was just sitting there staring at us, like, give me food, give me food. So yeah, we didn't give her food. And same with the kookaburra. The kookaburra also wanted to get food off us. But again, we didn't give them anything. made for nice content on the video. I videotaped it. My elf on the shelf was very excited to see a kangaroo, a koala, and a kookaburra. Oh my god, the K's, the 3 K's. Kangaroo, koala. Okay. Interesting. And then guys, we did some rock painting. So a couple of days ago I did a live. I was putting my shoes and socks back in the back of my car, and I showed you the rock boxes I had. So Aldi here is a German, I don't know if everyone has Aldi, it's like a German supermarket here. Traditionally they have lots of cheap stuff. It's also a place where you go into the shop and get stuff that you don't need. Funny that. So anyway, I came out with these 2 rock boxes, paint rock boxes. And I bought them specifically for yesterday's Christmas party. So you end up with 4 river rocks in each box and a whole lot of paints, and they give you designs, paintbrushes and sticks that you can use. But you can paint what you want on a rock, right? But the idea is, well not my idea, but like what I've seen before is there's actual Facebook pages where they paint rocks, and on the other side of the rock they put the Facebook page. So if you find their rock, take a photo of it, and then you upload it to the Facebook page so people can see that, you know, you just picked it up. And then the idea is you can keep it if you want to, but you can also take it somewhere else. So I found one at Mount Cootha one day, which is at Botanical Gardens in Brisbane, and it was a beautiful kind of rainbow one. I picked it up and I drove it on another day up to the Sunshine Coast. So I tried to deliver it probably, you know, about an hour and a half away from where I picked it up from. And I dropped it I didn't just drop it, I put it down in front of a lighthouse. And then, about a week later, someone took a photo of it and found my photo and said, "I found your rock, thank you." So, and look, some rocks I found have really positive messages on them. So the rock that I painted yesterday is a mandala. I don't know if you're familiar with mandala. It's like lots of dots and swirls. I painted a mandala on it in nice colours, metallic colours. And then on the other side of it I put smile, love Dora. I didn't put a Facebook page or anything. I just put it there. Then I went for a walk in the conservation park and I put it somewhere, hid it somewhere. Not that people couldn't find it, just somewhere that people could see it, but not that they would trip over it. And it was really beautiful. One of my clients loved her painting of her rock. She didn't want to give it away. Fair enough, she had to keep it. And then the other 2 didn't care for it, so they said, yep, they hid it somewhere. I'm just rabbiting on about my day yesterday, seeing koalas, kangaroos and kookaburras, and painting rocks, having a barbecue. It was amazing. So yeah, I've had a great day. It was nice to have a Christmas, yeah, we all wore Santa hats and we were singing Christmas songs. It was lovely. So maybe I finally found my Christmas spirit. But I have a few more vlog adventures to come out. I have vlog adventures sunset with the elf. I have vlog adventures, just a random adventure that I took with my elf the other day that included ferries and city. Oh my god, it's really windy. And what else have I got? Oh my gosh, I've got many vlogs from Sydney that I have to upload, but you know, I don't have to do anything, guys. And I want to put my Christmas tree up today. So tonight, maybe I might do a video, a live doing that. I don't know, who knows. I don't set lives, guys, I just kind of just go with it. Oh, that's right. So Heather's Backyard, all of you guys know Heather's Backyard from Canada, who's living in Ireland. She's going to do a scheduled live for this Sunday. So for people in the Northern Hemisphere, I don't know what time it'll be. Oh, actually, I do know. It'll be Saturday afternoon for you guys. So Saturday afternoon, the Northern Hemisphere for people in America, it'll be 6:30 a.m. in Donegal in Ireland, sunrise time, and then it'll be 8:30. Oh, I'm confused. It'll be 8:30. So 8:30 in Donegal and 6:30 p.m. in Fedora. Fucks me, I don't know. Anyway, you'll have to go to. I'll share it when Heather organises. I'll share it. But we're going to do a live together. It'll be on her page. She'll host it, but it'll be seeing my sunset and her sunrise. So her sunrise in Ireland and my sunset in Queensland, and it is the summer solace. Solace? Is that right? I don't know. So anyway, it's a special time of year that we can line it up. We've been talking about it for ages. Okay. Dora needs to do some push-ups. Very windy, guys. Oh my god. It is very windy, guys. I don't know if this is going to work. It's probably going to fly straight off. See what happens. this off. Guys, 61, 62, 63. 63 squats to represent the 63 people here in Australia that decide they don't want to be here this week. That's 9 a day that take their life. So when I do the 63 squats, it reminds me that I'm looking after myself, my body, my temple, my mind, my spirit, my mental health. But this time of year, specifically, is a really hard time for a lot of people suffering from mental health or loneliness, depression, heartache, job losses, losing their houses, losing someone they love. Many different reasons why someone would be having a really hard time this time of year. But that 63 people is for any week of the year here in Australia. And it's just a reminder that, there are people suffering. We might be, feeling the joy. I might be walking on the beach going, yoo-hoo, life's amazing. But I'm also remembering that it's not always amazing for everyone else. So I'm mindful that, some people might come to this page and go, oh, look at Dora, she's always so happy, blah, blah, blah. Happy, happy, happy. But, I do try to keep it real, guys. You have seen me at times that, times can be really hard. that, you know, I keep, you know, if I'm not feeling good, I'll tell you. You know, I don't fake it. And I thank a lot of you guys that are in the chat or have been in the chat and that have supported me in times that, you know, especially specifically in the 75 hard where I was ragged, like my body was just, it was a lot mentally, physically. I was an emotional mess, and I have friendships on this, you know, this world of this platform here on YouTube. I have friendships in real life too here in, you know, my home, that I can call on, my family, my mum, my, you know, my half sister, my friends. Not everyone has that. So just be mindful that this time of year that there are people that are suffering, and, you know, they might cut you off in a car park and give you the finger and beep at you. Don't aggravate people more. Just wave. It doesn't matter, right? Don't be in a hurry. Everyone's in a hurry this time of year. So just give people a bit of peace to, you know. There's a lot of sad people out there, and, you know, some of them are trolls on here on YouTube. And I don't buy into it. I'm just like, you know, whatever. I don't care. You can call me fat, ugly, you know, squinty-eyed. I don't give a shit. I really don't care, because I know behind that comment is someone that's really hurting. So I just don't buy into it. I just ignore them, to be honest. I know a lot of my friends here in the chat will get rid of their comments, and I thank them for doing that because it pisses them off. But it doesn't. I just ignore them. I really do. I feel sorry for them, and I just don't give them any energy. I just think, just let it go. And I just ask you at this time of year also, if someone's annoying you and pissing you off, just let it go. Just let it go. You don't know the reason behind the back, you know, why they're feeling like they are. So, yeah. Anyway, that's enough of me just rabbiting on there. Let's go keep on walking. Let's see if we can, I don't know, I'd love to see a pelican this morning. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Put my hat on. Great view, guys. I know. Trying to put my keys in my pocket. All right, let's walk, guys. Let's walk. Whoa. Okay. Let's get another hat. Oh. All right. I broke my, you know how I carry all my waters and my stuff, my drinks? I need to get a better one of those. I might do an exchange. I've got nearly my waters out. There's the elf. Elf's down. Okay, I've drank 1 litre today. That's really good. I'm on a mission to drink 3 litres a day, guys. Okay, let's just get the hat on. That's better, guys. Bottle exchange. Let's walk. If you want to walk with me, you can. But I always say, guys, if you've got something better to do, go do it. And, you know, I love YouTube, but we don't need to live on YouTube. So, you know, I tell people, you know, I'm not sorry that I haven't been able to catch up on their stuff. You know, we're all living our best lives. So, you don't need to support my channel. I'll just talk to myself, you know that. But if you have something better to do, please go do it. But I'm going to tell you about my ants. Oh my God. So, I don't know, this is just a nature thing, right, guys? When you're sitting in nature, like I was yesterday, in this conservation camp, or park, we had like undercover area, sitting on wooden chairs, and there were little ants running around, right? Not bull ants, like little ants, little ants. They don't really hurt you, right? Anyway, they were jumping on me and I just push them off. And then were jumping on my chest. I was just pushing them off. So they were like climbing up my body. But I didn't take much notice. I just pushed them off. So when I was driving home yesterday, I had to drive. I don't normally drive all my clients home. Most times, well, one drove. He drove home himself. But the other three, normally I say, hey, you know, this is part of, you know, skill development is, you know, catching public transport. So I normally drop them at a train station, and they figure out how to get home. And like I know they can get home, guys, because I've done it before. So part of my role is to travel train them so they can catch public transport. And even a lot of adults, even take out the disability, a lot of adults don't even know how to catch public transport. My friend Jordan, who's sometimes in the chat, Dusty something, I can't remember his name in his channel, but he's about to go to Africa, and he goes, I'm shit scared of catching public transport. I never do it. He lives in Florida. He goes, I've driven since I was 15 years old. I don't have to catch public transport. So it's a really good skill to have. Anyway, so I decided, because it was Christmas and that, you know, this is part of my Christmas present, so to speak, I'll drive them all home. It's, you know, that's on me. It took me a friggin' million hours because the traffic in the afternoon is horrible, coming from the south side of Brisbane to the north. But anyway, driving along, I'm like, what the fuck? I've got ants all over me. So I'm picking them off and I'm chucking them out the window. And when I got home last night, I was absolutely exhausted, right? I had dinner. I'm lying on the couch in my outfit that I wore yesterday, this dress. I had this long dress on. And I had a cup of tea and I was like, right, I better go have a shower. When I went to take my clothes off, I happened to look in the mirror and I was like, what the fuck is on my body? Under my, you kind of like your armpit, there was all these black dots. I thought, oh my God, what the hell? I've got some disease. And then I realised it's all dead ants. Okay, I can see, another crab pot, guys. There's crab pots everywhere. Oh, another fishing line. So yeah, I had dead ants all under my bra straps, all under my boobs. It was wild, guys, wild. I reckon there was about 50 ants dead on my skin. Anyway, I had a shower and I exfoliated to get them all off. Looked in the mirror again and it looks like I've got ants embedded into my body. Is that a thing? I don't know. Like when I come home, I'm gonna see if I can tweezer them out. Like I have ants that are like in my skin. It's very weird. I don't know. Is there something wrong with me? I don't have to answer that, guys. You probably go, there's so much wrong. So much wrong. I don't care, guys. I'm me, unapologetically, and I've got ants stuck on my body. Very funny. I love that house, guys. I think it's really beautiful. Really beautiful. It's got one of those old style boat houses. Because back in the day, this would have been all sand here, and then they basically built a road and stuff. So that would have been a boathouse. They would have had, chucked their boat down into the ocean, or the bay, should I say. Mark, I'm glad you got the sense of that one. Yeah, I got to be honest, last night I was like, oh my God, this is weird. So anyway, I just went to bed. I was so tired I didn't give a shit, right? I just went straight to sleep. So this is how windy it is, guys. There's a lot of sand on even the path here. So guys, are we going to walk on the path or the beach? Choose your own adventure. Should we walk on the path or the beach? Path or beach, guys? Path or beach? Path or beach? Which way are we going to walk, guys? Path or beach? Beach. Thank you, Debbie Sue. I knew everyone would say beach. I was kind of rooting for the beach, guys. I love walking the beach too. So guys, just show you how I'm walking and talking at the moment. This is how I'm walking and talking so that you don't get too much wind friction. It's a lot of wind friction anyway, but Actually, let's do an experiment, guys. How's this for sound? How's this for sound? Does it sound okay? Tell me. Is it okay? Can you hear me okay? Testing, testing. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Oh God, bushfires. It's definitely bushfire alert season now, isn't it? There's wind. Yesterday was hot. There's been really hot days. But Susan lives in a couple of states away from me, so she's got a different temperature. But they are definitely more prone to bushfires. Actually, that's a question I've never asked Susan. Has there ever been bushfires on your property? Or risk of bushfire for you? I'd love to know that. Okay. So what you're saying is you want me to go back to this. Let me know, guys. Is this how you want me to walk around like this? It's okay. I can walk like this. It's fine. I've got my water bottle tucked under my arm. It's okay. I'll do it for the live. I'll do it for the live. You be jumping in this water, Jay, hey? Where are you from, Jay? Did I see someone's from New Zealand? Are you from New Zealand? Who was from New Zealand in the chat? I know Susan was saying hello to someone. Must say, guys, I've been craving a long walk. Since obviously I did lots of long walking when I was in Sydney. My body loves walking. I'm very, very grateful that my body loves walking. It's just time permitted, right? I actually had the day off today because a client of mine has to go to a doctor's appointment. So I'm okay with that. But guess what I've got to do today, guys? You know those boxes I was going through the other day? Yep, I've got to get that shit done. They're all going to a storage shed tomorrow. So I have to get rid of some stuff, donate some stuff to some ops. Move it. So that's my job today, and that's why you see me walking along a beach, because I'm completely don't want to go deal with that shit. Oh, what the hell? Man, it is getting high tide. Crap. Guys, I'm going to have to do a jump. Ready? Let's go. Whoa. Okay, we got it. We got it. We did it, guys. We did it. We did it. Oh, you're from New Zealand, Jay. You're from Auckland. Auckland South. Okay, cool. I don't think I've ever been to Auckland. No, I haven't actually. I've been to Christchurch in Queenstown. So you're a cousin from the other... You're my cousin from the other side of the world, or other side of the ocean. You're over there, Jay. Hi, Jay. Our friend Karen from YouTube Over 40 lives over there. Our friend Mel, Relaxing with Mel, lives over there. There's another lady I've just started following. I was introduced to her by Karen. Mike, do you know who I'm talking about? I'm sure I saw you in the comments of Karen's friend. The new lady there. Nice lady, older lady. I can't remember her name. I've commented a few times and she hasn't actually come over and said hello to my channel yet, so that's why I probably don't remember her name. But I mean, you know, she's busy, so that's all good. Because I get it too, because I've been going through many moments of busyness where I don't even return comments. And I haven't even replied to comments, to be honest. Some of the comments. Which is bad of me, I know. I've got some friends that, I know Susan, you're really good at replying with the comments. You used to do whole days of just sitting there and replying to comments. I need to be more like Susan. Wow, guys, it is really, really windy. Windy, windy. Wow, I don't think we're going to walk on the beach up here, guys. Can you see what I'm seeing at the front here? This is where I normally see the pelicans. So Deb, are you still here? Calling Deb Warwick, are you still here? Deb, my animal friend. I mean my animal friend, my animal lover friend. Yeah. Okay. Okay guys, we'll drag this up to the beach. I definitely need my bucket again, guys, don't I? Everything that I know that might hurt an animal. I mean, everything's going to hurt an animal. Oh, boy. Hello, boy. It's a boy. It's a ball. It's a boy. So Mike, are you driving home? I'm guessing you're driving home. Have you fitted the diesel fitter yet? What's going on with that? Have you got it yet? I know you're ordering Yeah, we have Pellings here. Oh my gosh. So normally, guys, I can walk this beach all the way down to the point. But not today, guys. Not today. Wowzers. I've actually seen it worse, guys. Some days it can be going right over the road, like on the path. Wow. She's wild. She's wild. So guys, more than likely tomorrow with my Silent Live, look forward to this, guys. It'd be nice without me talking, just hearing the sound of the ocean, the wind. Could make for a very interesting steel drum. Whoa, shit. Steel drum playing episode 2. So if you don't know what a steel drum is, it's a little drum that's got little tongues on it, and you get a little xylophone hammer and you go ding 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 ding, and it's really cool. And that's exactly how it sounds. Ding 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 ding. Sounds very annoying, doesn't it? Anyway, if you're interested in that, tomorrow, a couple of hours before I started this live, so basically in about 22 hours, this channel, there'll be a Silent Live. I don't schedule it, guys. I just rock up when I decide to rock up. So you want to click notifications, you'll hear it. I don't even know if notifications work at the moment. People have been saying that the notifications aren't working. I don't know what's going on with that. But I'll do a Silent Live where basically it's not a still live what people have been doing to get watch hours. It's actually a proper live. I'll be walking along the beach, but I won't talk because some of my friends, they get sick of me talking sometimes, and I get it. And it's actually probably really good for my mental health to actually not talk. So I'm down to that. I am very down for that. I've done about 3 or 4 of them now, and I actually really do enjoy them. And I really do enjoy playing the music. So I'm going to normally I do the walk and then I do the steel drum at the end. This time tomorrow, I'm going to do the steel drum at the start, then the walk, and then the steel drum at the end. So understanding that not everyone wants to see the Silent Live, but they're happy to hear this music. So that's what I'll do. Giving back to you guys, and it's also giving back to me because I really like playing the music. I think it's really soothing for my soul. Have I learned a song yet? Deb saying. No. But actually, Deb, I mean, I can play a song. I just need to get the book. I mean, yes, tomorrow. Look, I'll play a song. Okay, I can play Happy Birthday. Oh shit. Okay, I can play Happy Birthday, and I think it's Red Riding Hood or something. I'll play that tomorrow, guys. Okay, you'll see. I've got a little book that comes with when I bought the steel tongue drum. It has a little booklet that has some. It tells you the numbers to play and in what order. Like, you know, music sheet basically. So yes, Dora is a musician. Oh, that sounds funny. Oh, that's interesting. Before I could hardly get over here, I had to jump. Now I can just walk straight over. So my friend Susan has just sent me something on Facebook. She sent me a photo of something. I will see it later, Susan. I can't believe it's Wednesday, guys. Does it feel like it's Friday? Oh shit. Okay. Man, this guy is zooming. Wherever you guys live, do you have the scooter problem too? Like, that guy didn't even have a helmet on and he's just zooming down the road. Like, yeah, it's an issue, those scooters, eh? Like, I have to back out of my driveway, and then I've got Diego's trailer that's permanently parked on the road. So it makes it really difficult, because when you're backing out, you're looking back to see if there's no cars coming, or scooters, or bikes, or pedestrians, or whatever. But those scooters are going quite fast now. Some of them are going over 60 k's an hour. They're not supposed to. I mean, I live in like a little street, so they're supposed to be only going like 60. But sometimes you're looking down, you know, you're looking out back, you don't see it. The time you fucking back out, there's a friggin' scooter behind you, and you're like, shit. I don't want to hurt anyone, but goddamn, these scooters just come out of nowhere. It's actually really dangerous. So I sound like an old person, hey, going, oh, those young people on scooters having so much fun. Let's kill their fun. Let's just, you know, get them not on the scooter. No, I'm actually being serious. Like, it's actually dangerous. And that dude didn't even have a bloody helmet on, which is even worse. Because, I mean, if someone hit him, he's going to go clonk on the road, and that's it. Brain damage for sure. Anyway, that's a little my ripe. I really don't like them. I've been on one once in the city. I really didn't like it. And it wasn't because I really enjoyed riding it, but it's just I didn't trust anyone on the road. I didn't trust little kids to step out in front of me when you're riding on the scooters. Like, you know, the kids have a right. They're walking, right? But even though I was riding the scooter and I wasn't going very fast, you know, if some kid jumps out in front of you, you puts on the brakes, you go flying over the handlebars. Kadonk. Even though I have a helmet on, you know, skin, ouch. Skin on the road, blood. I like my skin where it is. So I won't be riding one of those scooters again. I don't like them. Hey, Maddie, how you going? Are you feeling better, Maddie? Are you feeling better? Maddie, unfortunately there's no pelicans. I didn't even see seagulls this morning. It's too windy, I think. I don't know where they go when it's windy. Well, Everyone knows Maddie. Maddie the duck lover. Maddie from Arizona. She's just had some surgery on her ankle. So hasn't been doing well because she's in recovery, right? And it's not easy. She can't get out of the house. You know, it's holiday season, so she wants to get out and about. She's got cabin fever, basically. Okay, guys, it's much easier walking this way, guys. We're walking with the wind pushing us. It's lovely. And I can walk and not have to, oh, shivers, hold the microphone either. It's great. I'm going to have some water while I think about it. So guys, I'd appreciate if you put a like on this live too. I always forget to ask that. I know a lot of people do ask it in the chat too. But yeah, if you wouldn't mind putting a like on the live, it helps the live in some description. No idea what, but apparently we all do it. There's a crab pot. So if anyone wants some crab pots, I've seen about 2 or 3 of them already on the beach. So you do see a lot of people putting crab pots out here. They go out in their kayaks. And it's normally not like this. That's why all the crab pots have come in. It was too rough. But I've got to say, one of my ex-boyfriends was a keen fisherman. He used to go out there quite a lot putting crab pots out. And I tell you, has anyone tried a mud crab before? Anyone in the chat? Anyone tried a mud crab before? Sand crabs are quite common, right? These are sand crabs you normally get a lot here. The sand crabs are quite smaller. Has anyone tried a mud crab before? Mud crabs are a little bit bigger. I'm not sure if they are overseas. I presume they would be, to be honest. I don't know, I haven't really looked at it. But anyone tried mud crab? Okay, Jay, yeah, you're a fan of mud crab? Oh my god. Like, the claws are like this, aren't they? They're like huge. When you crack them open, it's like a big bit of steak. Oh my god, it's so amazing. I must say, it's very interesting. Obviously, after you break up with a partner, you know, they're dead to you, okay? They're gone, right? They're not in your life anymore. And after, you know, much distance, the memories of that relationship are pretty much gone too. And it's lovely to remember some nice memories. And me just talking about this right now, like when he used to bring home these massive mud crabs and we'd have them running around the backyard. Oh my god. Like, they weren't purposely running on the backyard. They were like accidentally got out of the container. Oh my god, they're huge. I mean, they could take your arm off. Like, they're just like massive claws. Oh my god. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit, that's a snake. Oh fuck. Oh my fucking, oh my god, that's a snake, guys. That is a snake. Crap. Holy shit, that is a snake. It looks dead, but I'm not even going to go near it, guys. That is a snake, guys. That is a snake. It's swollen, so it means it's dead, but I'm not even going to, I'm just scared. Fuck me, that is a snake. That's bait, yeah, I know. Far out. I've never seen a snake on the beach before. That is crazy. Okay, I've got my spare phone with me. I'm going to take a photo, guys. don't know which is the head. Oh, the head's up that side, I think. I'm just scared that it's going to bite me. Oh my God. Oh, that's right. In New Zealand, you don't actually have... Oh, don't say that, Mike. I'm out of here, guys. Fuck that. Oh my God, guys. Anyone want to fish? This is crazy, guys. Crazy, guys. Crazy. I'm out of here, guys. Man, if that snake started running after me, I think I would die. I would shit myself, wee myself, and I don't know what I'd do. I'd just be... Yeah, so in New Zealand, they don't actually have snakes. I can't believe that you don't have snakes. I don't know how. How does a country not have snakes? How does New Zealand get away with not having snakes? I don't understand. How do you not have snakes? Is that actually really true? Like, I've heard that, but I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know for sure. But how do you not have snakes in New Zealand? Like, we're just over the water. That snake could have just swam over to you. Why doesn't it like you? Oh yeah, I'm going. I don't know, Deb. I'm not touching it to fucking find out. Oh, hello. Got a seagull. We're definitely not going anywhere near it. Oh, as soon as I saw it, guys, my reaction was shit. I literally was like, don't fucking move. Because, when you see a snake, you don't approach a snake. You go quietly, stop, and just retreat very, very backwards, very, very quietly. But most times snakes just slither past, right? But yeah, for a second I was like, what the hell am I looking at? What's worse is that, what was it doing in the water? I mean, there's sea snakes. That didn't look like a sea snake. I reckon that was just a normal snake that's gone down the river, dead. So guys, I posted a video through the week of my Vlogmas adventures, where I went on a solo adventure up a mountain called Mount Crosby, and I showed you the river. So that's the one part of the Brisbane River. So you would find snakes in that area, and if they died, they would just fall into the river, right? And then the river washes out down that way somewhere, and then, that's why it ends up on this beach. So when there's really, really bad storms, we end up with weird shit on this beach, like chairs, bits of barbecue, anything that falls into a river, Brisbane River, ends up on this beach eventually. So you got to be careful. Like, I wouldn't be swimming. Like Jay said, I'd go for a swim. I wouldn't swim right now because this would be, there could be some stuff in the water. It all seems to just, depending on the wind and the tides, will end up on this beach. So yeah, when you start seeing debris on the beach, don't swim there. You might get your feet, stuck in crab pots and rope and river, oh my God, anything. Yeah, just logs and stuff, just stay out of it. Normally, Jay, this is actually quite flat. I mean, it's never going to be turquoise or white sands, it's not like that. But it's my beach and it's quite a nice beach. Alright, so we're going to do some more. We're going to do some more push-ups, guys. Let's deaden these arms a little bit more. We are getting fit, guys. We're getting fit. And this is part of it. You guys and Tracy, the three of you guys are just pouring out the Vlogmas content. It's great. Let's do it. Sandra, how you going? Look at this, Sandra. Sandra, this is a different beach than you're normally used to. It's wild today, guys. Wild. Wild. If you rewind the live by about 5 minutes, you'll see a dead snake on the beach. No joke, dead snake. I've never seen a dead snake on the beach. This is quite wild. I'm gonna be honest, it's a very nice breeze, but this is not how my beach normally looks, guys. Yeah, over the other side of that, the dead snake. Oh my God, I've never seen a dead snake on the beach before, ever. All right. I know, it's crazy. Crazy. I'm trying to do, like I've already done one set of my exercises, well 3 sets, sorry. So this time I was just doing basically to fatigue. How many can I do to fatigue? Oh my gosh. Okay. You've tasted kangaroo. You're not a fan? You have Aboriginal family? Yeah, so kangaroo meat. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually not sure. I don't think I like it either. They sell kangaroo steaks and kangaroo sausages. I don't openly buy them a lot, guys. It's got a lot of, it's a lot less fat than normal meat. That's what they sell it for. But I don't think I like the taste either. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. I mean, I'll eat it. If someone cooked it to me, I would eat it. I just don't choose to order it. And plus, I love kangaroos, guys. I love kangaroos. Hey, Kathleen. Oh my God, Kathleen. Let me just finish this off and then I'll go back to the car and then I can have a conversation. We painted the rocks yesterday and I'll tell you about it. We did rock painting and it was amazing. I'll tell you about it in a second. Let me just stretch. About the rock painting. Rock painting was amazing. Amazing. The beach is crazy today, guys. Crazy. lavender. I just saw a snake on the beach, like a dead snake. It's crazy. Okay. So guys, the steel drum for tomorrow. Get the sand off. All right, let's chat. Out of the wind. Oh, that's better. Oh, I can hear myself think. Hi guys. Whew. Oh my God, Elf would have just been flying around everywhere. Kia ora. Okay. So guys, you met my friend Kathleen's place. Kathleen is from Saskatchewan in Canada. Is that better? Saskatchewan? Saskatchewan. So she's from the state of Saskatchewan. Sorry guys, I butcher it all the time. I just love saying it, to be honest. I just love saying it. So that's my friend Kathleen. She's from Canada. And Kathleen's Place has a great channel. And we've been friends for a little while here on YouTube. And we're taken off the platform now. We're friends on WhatsApp and Facebook, you know, all the things. And she's into art. If you go to her channel, you'll find she talks about her relationships in being married and being separated and getting back together. And, you know, the ups and downs and that. Because, you know, there's a lot of ups and downs in getting back into relationships with people. And also she shows her art, and she's really into art. And I was on a live the other day, and I was showing you when I was putting my shoes back in the back of my car, like I just did then, I had these boxes, and they're called rock painting boxes. Oh my gosh, I need to turn the car on. Whew. I am perspiring, people, perspiring.
Toyota.
Okay, let me just get some aircon going on here. This is 26 degrees. Let me put you up there. Whoops. Okay. So let me, oh, sorry. Let me just open the window for a door for a second. There's some protein powder that I'm going to shake that I don't want to end up in my car. Shake, a rattle and roll. Shake, a rattle and roll. Okay. So, yeah, so anyway, yesterday I had my Christmas party. I was telling you earlier about my Christmas party. And basically we painted the rocks. So these are these boxes. You can paint rocks any way you want to, right? You can just find rocks and paint them, right? But I bought these boxes specifically to do as an activity with my clients for Christmas. And I had two boxes. One had metallic paints and the other one was neon paints. We only used the metallic paint ones yesterday, but in the box, it had little, on how to paint, and it gave you like little diagrams and pictures, and they had mandalas. So does anyone familiar with mandalas? They're like little swirls and dots, and they're like symmetrical. Very, very pretty. And a lot of time you see people drawing mandalas on the beaches. It's very meditative kind of thing. But anyway, so we all painted a rock, and the idea is that whatever you want to do is your idea. But the ones that I've found in the past is I'll be walking along on a walk on the beach, and I'll pick up a rock and it's painted, and it'll have a nice saying on it. Like one I picked up that said just breathe, or it's just a pretty picture. And the idea is there's a lot of Facebook pages of them. So on the back of the rock, they actually have the address of the Facebook page. So if you find a rock, you take a photo of it, you go to the Facebook page, and then you share on that page that you found a rock. And then you take it somewhere else and let someone else find it. So that's what I did. I found a rock at Mount Cootha. It was a pretty rock. It was just painted with nice colors. On the back of it said the name of the company. I think it was called Logan Rocks. And I took a photo of it and put it on the page, and they said, oh, that's really nice that you found it. Anyway, I took it on a drive up the coast a couple of days later. I took it for an hour and a half away from where I found it, and I put it in front of a lighthouse. And then someone picked it up, took a photo of it, and found my photo that I posted on the page and said, I found your rock. So anyway, that was the idea. I love that idea, guys. So the rock I painted yesterday, I painted mandala on it. On the other side of it, I put smile, and I said, love Dora. And then I just hid it somewhere that wasn't very hard to find, but it wasn't like you trip over it when you were walking past it. So yeah, it was just a really nice feeling. And I did a little vlog of it. So I'll bring a elf adventure. So it's a Vlogmas adventure featuring the elf. So I'll make a little short of that later. Like many things I've got little shorts of to do. But it was really fun. And like Kathleen heard me talk about it and she said she loved the idea. And I said, Kathleen, please do it, because Kathleen does acrylic painting. Oh, see you, Sandra. She does acrylic painting. So I just thought it'd be really, really nice to put the rocks, or how you do the acrylic painting with your straws and stuff. It'll look really, really cool on it. So Kathleen loved the idea. So yeah, as I said, please do it. You'll love it. Absolutely love it. I just love it. And I really want to do like positive sayings on mine. Like, yeah, as I said, I was doing it really quickly yesterday with my clients. So I just put smile on mine. But the rocks aren't very big. So you want to get proper little paint brushes to be able to write little things. Oh. Mike and Debbie Sue like the idea. Yeah. No, I think it's a fabulous idea. And many people do it. And I just think it's a really positive thing to do. And I think for you, Kathleen, like with your art, I think it'd be really, really cool if you put your Facebook page on the back of the rocks, and then, got people to take photos of, like basically take a photo of the picture yourself and say, hey, I just went for a walk and put these rocks out. Let me know if you find one. And then someone might pick it up, flip it over the other side and see the Facebook page, and then go to your Facebook page, or you can drive it to your YouTube. I'm trying to figure out how I could do that. I don't know. So yeah, I just think it's a really fun thing to do, interactive. But like I always Kathleen, I know, you've been, getting yourself back on track with your health, and you haven't been leaving the house because it is freezing cold with you where you are, and it's snowing. But I'd love to see you get back out and doing some more walking, because when I first got to know you, that's what I saw. You were out there walking along, having good old conversations. But it all comes down to season, right? Because right now, walking out in the sun, in the snow would not be great. But this would be a great thing for you to do, back in spring. Spring? Yeah, spring, when it gets warmer, to go walking and, drop off your little rocks. Oh no. Is he okay? No, he's not okay. Okay. You share when you want to share, Debbie Sue. But my heart's, I'm thinking we're all hugging you. Everyone, guys, send some hugs to our friend, Debbie Sue, and specifically to her sister's husband, who's going through something really bad. And when you say bad news, I think we can all kind of put that together and say there's something bad going on. So we don't need to talk about it. We just want to send you hugs to your husband, your brother-in-law, to your sister, and to you and your family, Debbie Sue. I know things have been, obviously you're recovering yourself, so this is not great. I know I saw also there's a video that Debbie Sue put up there yesterday. I had it ready I was actually playing it on my breakfast yesterday morning, and then I had to leave. So I was like, I wanted to leave a comment. You made a really funny comment. Oh my God, it was so funny. I was laughing. The opening line of your video, Debbie Sue, was so funny. I can't remember what it was, but I was killing myself laughing. I can't remember. Anyway. Everyone's sending you love. So yeah. Oh, well, yeah. We don't want to speculate what it is, but we just, we're sending you love, Debbie Sue. And we're going to distract you with just telling more stories, okay? So has anyone found, Jay, in New Zealand, is that a thing in New Zealand? The rocks? Painting rocks and picking up the rocks? Because I was saying that I found about 3 or 4 of them actually. And someone was saying, I think maybe Kathleen was saying to me, Debbie Sue was saying in her chat when she was doing a live about it, that wouldn't it be cool to see, she found a ladybug. That's right, Debbie Sue found a ladybug on a rock. And I was saying how when I was doing a live with Kathleen, I was following, you know, do you remember Watercolors with Carrie? So Watercolors with Carrie is an American lady that I follow, and a lot of you guys know her. She's in our community. She's just not been very active lately. There's a lot of the stuff going on with her, but she is actually, her content's still out there, guys. So please support Carrie. Like, you know, even if we're not, you know, commenting and stuff like that, doesn't mean that we're not in the community, right? Just, you know, we're going through stuff. Like, you know, just guys, like, you know, you guys have been supporting me when I was doing 75 Hard. I was saying I'm not watching anyone's videos. I'm just not commenting. I'm just trying to keep myself alive, right? And get through the, you know, through the 75 Hard. So like, yeah, so Watercolors with Carrie used to come into my lives a lot. She used to be in the comments a lot, and her videos and stuff were quite active for a long time there. I know she's still posting, but I have kind of talked to her. I don't know how I talked to her, in a comment, I think. And she said, look, you know, sorry, I haven't been very active. There's a lot going on. So, you know, we send her love, and, you know, I still support her by watching her videos. But she did a video doing the ladybug. So I actually painted the ladybug. It was really cool, really cool. So I want to paint a ladybug on a rock. I might do that today. No, Dora. You actually have to do your boxes today. You have to do your boxes. See, I'm trying to do anything I can to get out of doing my boxes. So guys, oh, I'm down to 60% battery. Okay, let's plug that thing in. So guys, today I actually have got the day off work. A client of mine is going to a doctor's appointment, so I'm not working. And Dora has to get all the boxes that are under the house and go through the boxes and get rid of some stuff. I won't do a live, guys, because I don't want to go through, like, I stuff around when I do lives, guys. That's what I'm saying. I stuff around. I spend too much time talking to you guys instead of doing the boxes. And today I've got to get the boxes done, because tomorrow the boxes are getting taken to a shed. The house underneath the house is getting gutted in very soon. So there's some interesting developments also, guys. I might come back later on and tell you about the developments of the you know, where I'm going to live, house sitting, van life, or van, what do you call it? Camper trailer life, living in a caravan, living at friends' houses. Yeah. So, anyone got anything else they want to talk about? Otherwise, I think I'm going to go on that topic. Who else is there? If you don't hear from me again, silent live in about 20 hours. No, 23 hours. 22 hours. 22 hours from now, there'll be a silent live. I will start with the steel drums on the beach, and then I'll go for a silent walk. So basically me not talking, you'll hear the ocean and me tromping along the beach, me saying hello to random strangers, but I won't specifically be talking to you guys. You guys can be talking in the comments. You can talk to me in the comments, and I probably will answer it by writing stuff on the beach in the sand. I like doing that, or miming. But specifically, it's just for me to kind of lock off, to just nod off and hear the sounds of the ocean, and for you guys to hear the sounds of the ocean too, okay? Paul's there. So anyway, thank you for being there today. That was crazy. I saw that snake on the beach. Frig, crazy, guys, crazy, absolutely crazy. So it just proves that when the weather is crazy like this, that all the shit comes up on the beach. And yeah, dead snakes on the beach. That's a first. I have seen a little baby shark on the beach. That was crazy. A baby shark. Baby shark. Shark, shark, shark. How's that song? Baby shark, 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 shark. How's that song go? I don't know. Anyway, guys, love and leave you. Thinking about you, Debbie Sue. We all are thinking. I'm hugging you right now, and your family, your father, your brother-in-law, your sister, and you specifically, Debbie Sue. We're sending you lots of love and light with whatever's going on. I know it's bad news, but we're just sending you love. Thanks, Jade. Nice to meet you from New Zealand. Paul, always there for you, always here. Thank you very much, Paul, for being there. Enjoy your walk today. Deborah Warwick says it's sad, it's cold fish food. It's a boa. It was freaking big. It was a baby boa constrictor. Thanks for being here, Debbie. So I'm so glad. Sorry, Deb. So glad you're able to catch a live, because literally before my live, I saw her commenting saying, "Are you there?" I said, "Deb, I'm there, and I'll come on live in like 5 minutes," and she found me. So that was nice. Kathleen's there. Oh. Kathleen's there. Hello, Kathleen. Who else is there? That's Kathleen. Hey, Kathleen, have you changed your picture? Your picture looks different. Sandra was here from Petito. She's gone. Susan was here. She's gone. I know Cheryl was there before. Mike was there. Lavender was there. Who else was there? I don't know. There's a lot of people here today. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Love and light. See you guys. Bye. Mike, you're driving home. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Bye. Oh, I'll check out your video. So Mike's got a video about getting to 500 subscribers. Happy dance, happy dance. Did he do a happy dance? Mike, did you do a happy dance? Tell me you did a happy dance. Mike, tell us you did a happy dance. Bye, everyone. Meant killed fish. Yeah, it's now fish food. Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I will go check if there's a happy dance. And then soon there'll be a 1K happy dance, and there will be a happy dance. Okay, bye, guys. See you later, Moody. See ya. Hey, did you get the book yet? Have you got your book yet? Did you get your book? Did you get your book? Did you get your book? See you, Jay.